Hello. Welcome to episode 3 of the Talk to Me podcast. I'm your host, Samara Chandon, and I'm so excited for today's episode. Today, I'm going to be talking to 3 incredible people from Germany. So without further ado, let's get right into it. It is my pleasure to introduce you to 3 wonderful people from Germany. I love them all to death, so I'm so excited to introduce them to you today. My first guest is Ilka. She's from Germany, and the closest big city is Duisburg. She is 17 years old and did her exchange last year in Spain and Madrid.
Hi.
All right, my second guest is Nora. She's from Germany and did her exchange in a smaller town called Vic, which is close to Barcelona in Spain. She loves rope skipping and horse riding and loves to hang out with her friends. She loves traveling, exploring new countries and cultures, and meeting new people. And the following years, she would love to travel much more, especially to visit all of her exchange friends she met during the year.
Hi.
All right. And my last guest is Paula. So she is a girl from a little town in Germany. She is 17 years old, and her favorite hobbies are dancing, acting, and skiing. She loves to meet up with her friends and then go out. So Paula, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay, perfect. So my first question, are there a lot of English speakers in Germany? Like, is it the norm to speak English and German? How is it there?
Yes, I think I think it's pretty normal that you can speak a pretty good level of English in Germany because we are learning it at a really young age, since like I don't know how it's called, middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like at the age of 6 we start learning English, and it's like every year we do tests on it and we speak a lot. I think it's really normal to speak good English in Germany.
Yeah, but I think
Yes.
it depends also like with the age. Like for example, my parents like they can speak English, but for example, my grandparents they can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we are like the generation and like we can speak English pretty good, but like the older ones it's harder because like
Okay.
they don't.
hmm It depends also on social media. Like it's very international.
I was kind of shocked coming in and meeting all the exchange students and seeing how fluent they were in English and how good they were in English. So that's crazy. So that's amazing. What are some of your best places to visit Germany that you would tell somebody that's not from Germany to go visit?
I think right now it's actually Cologne because in 1 week we're starting with Carnival, and Carnival is actually the best thing like in the world. I love it, and so I think I really totally recommend Cologne. You dress up like as like
You don't know?
No, because we don't really celebrate that here.
What?
It's like the best time of the year.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
totally
like-
missing out.
and you're like wearing costumes and everything and like
And
you're
it's
going out.
Yeah, and
like
it's starting on the 11th of
November.
November at 11 o'clock, and we're gonna like go and dress up. We go to the streets and like party and like just that kind of stuff.
That's so
And
crazy. No, we don't celebrate Carnival here, or the majority don't. I haven't heard of anybody celebrating Carnival here, so that's kind of crazy.
No, it's pretty big here in Germany. It's like over 3 months period, and in February it's like the most people. There's like a weekend where or like a whole week where every school has no lessons and stuff, and the people are allowed to like go on the streets and celebrate, and it's just like the whole town there in funny costumes and with a lot of sweets.
I did hear about it being celebrated in February because I know like in Brazil, I know they have it in February, but I did not know it was this early.
Yeah, it's like it starts in November, and then there's the Christmas break, like 4 weeks, and then it's like continuing. So there's like this Christmas break in between.
Would Carnival be like bigger than Christmas?
Yes, I would
Really?
say.
Yeah.
Because it's like you celebrate it like a longer time of period.
And what
Like-
do you guys do for Christmas typically?
Well, we have like it actually starts on the 1st of December, where it's a tradition. Every child gets a calendar, and every day they can open like a door. And normally it's like chocolate or other like small treats, and every day they can open up a door.
Mm-hmm.
And then on 6th of December, there's like Nikolaus, and
Yeah.
it's like I think you have it in the US too. You put your shoe under the chimney. It's chimney, and then on the night the Nikolaus comes and put on little presents.
I do not remember putting my shoe under the fireplace, but that's
Yeah, I think
definitely really
it's not
interesting.
Yeah, that's like why a lot of kids like have to clean their shoes before
Yeah.
that, like the day before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise, if like your shoes are dirty, like and the Nikolaus won't come to you and like won't put like any sweets into your shoes.
Exactly.
I did not even know about that.
No, it's really big in Germany. And then we have Christmas on the 24th evening.
Mhm.
Like people who are religious mostly go to the church because there's like a really big thing in the church. And then you have like your own traditions, what you do on this evening. My family, for example, we go on a walk with like fire stalks, like through the forest. And we do it since we're small. And like the last years, it didn't had snow here. But when I
Mhm.
was small, it was always snowing and stuff, and it was really cool. And after this, we just sit outside and read the story of Jesus, how he was born.
Oh,
And yes, and then we go to the tree and the presents come and then a big dinner and yeah.
that's
That's so
amazing.
cute. Like we celebrated kind of the same. Like we kids, we wait until we hear like the bell ring, and then we're allowed to come inside, and then there are the presents. And before that, we go to church and drink glühwein. I don't know
Yeah.
how it's called. Like it's like hot wine. I don't know.
Really?
And yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
very
pretty good.
typical. Also, like on the Christmas markets, like you can drink it everywhere.
Is it
Yeah.
what is it called again?
Glühwein.
Is it blue or am I just
No.
It's
okay?
purple.
It's normally red. Like it's actually like
Yeah.
just warmed up wine, and for kids there's like warmed up like warm orange juice.
Orange juice. Interesting. And it's warm?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, can't judge it until you try it. I gotta try that sometime.
It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. Like when you come here, like you have to try.
I will try it. I'll come to Christmas with you guys and you guys have to show me what it's like. German, I think, is one of the hardest languages to learn. What's the longest word you know in German?
Wait, I
So
can
some
look
of
it
the
up.
laws.
Wait, I got it here. It's like Rindfleisch-Etikettierungs-Überwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz.
Well, yeah, that's
Oh my
it.
god. So this is like an actual like law you have.
Yes.
Yes.
It's for me.
So I know like some of the words, like I remember when I was in Nora and we were in like a store somewhere and I was trying to pronounce some of the words just because they were in German. So I was like I have a German girl with me, like I'm just gonna try. And so I was trying to like pronounce some of the words and I noticed that some of the words are like compound, like if you had like I don't know how to describe it actually. So like if you had like popcorn and you had maker, do you say that word together, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
popcorn machine.
Yeah, and it was like together. All right. Now, I want you guys to tell me the best thing about Germany. About living in Germany, about being in Germany, about visiting Germany, anything.
So I would say like that we're so independent. Like we can go out and it also depends like in which city you live, but normally like you don't have to be that careful. You can like go out late as well and don't have to be back that early because it's safe and there are a lot of spaces like you can go to with friends and also like a lot of things like you can do and visit without like paying money or something. So I think that's one of like the best.
I would say too, if you live like in a small city, it's definitely a good thing that you can like go out and everybody knows each other, and that's definitely a thing in my town. And like for me, it's the people and the food. Like normally, most of foreigners say, "Oh, Germans are so rude."
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we are rude to people we don't know, but if we like get to know each other or go to parties, it's like really you just have fun together, and the people are just so nice to each other. And the food in general, it's just there's a lot, which is really, really good.
Yeah, I would say in Germany, especially food and drinks are connecting.
What
That's
is
absolutely
German
true.
cuisine?
It's so diverse. It's like everything. It's fresh. It's you can be vegan, vegetarian in like even the small cities, which was like in Spain really difficult because like they eat a lot of meat.
Right.
And here it's just like you can go to your local supermarket and get like so many options, even though from different cultures, and it's not specific German cuisine. I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that it's diverse, I think.
Got you. And German food specifically, what's your favorite?
Currywurst.
Oh yeah, that's a
Well,
good
that's
one.
actually a good one, yeah.
Yeah, that's good
What
one.
is
And
it?
we also have
It's like a sausage with curry on the
Okay.
side. Fries.
Oh, and Kloß mit Soße.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one too.
What is your favorite like catchphrase in German?
Wir sind nicht aus Zucker.
Um,
It's basically we're not made out of sugar. Like we say that if it's like raining.
yeah,
Really?
which
Yeah.
matching to this is
That's so
also
cool. I love that.
another one which is matching is like, es gibt keine schlechte Kleidung. Es gibt nur, oder nein, es gibt kein schlechtes Wetter. Es gibt nur falsche Kleidung. It
Yeah.
basically says there's no bad clothing. No, there's no bad weather, but there's wait. How is it? There's no bad weather, but good clothing or stuff. Like you can go
Interesting.
out anytime you want with just the right clothing on.
Do you guys have any last things you want to say on the podcast?
I don't know. This podcast is about like different people from different cultures and countries. So don't be afraid to go to another country and experience something new. Just take the risk and do it. That maybe.
Agreed.
yes, I would absolutely like agree. And like doing an exchange is like an absolutely unique experience, and everyone is having their own experience. So it's pretty difficult to compare my own experience of my exchange with the others. But I think that's one of the best parts as well. And like you're meeting so many new people and having like such a great time.
Yeah, totally. Like I mean, it's just such a great opportunity to take. It's just like a little life just in a year, and you just get big advantages in your life from this year. So do it if you have the chance.
I love it. Thank you guys for being on the podcast here with me today, and thank you for letting me interview you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me today on the Talk to Me podcast. Stay tuned for next week's episode, and thank you so much for tuning in.